Okay, let's do this. 标准教程6级下册练习册. All right, where are we? 30, chapter 30. There's 40 chapters in total, right? I'm not sure if I'll finish it. We'll just see. I haven't locked in a decision. Sometimes I don't really like this text because I find that the questions are a bit dubious, or at least the answers are a bit dubious. But sometimes I learn things, so kind of hard to say. Yeah, in the past I used to do this and just think it was hard, and I was like, oh, I can't understand the answer. But now my level's improved, and it's kind of like, all right, I can't understand the answer because it's just not really so logical, right? Sometimes it feels like that. Sometimes when I find the answer, yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Sorry, we're up to chapter 31. All right. I'll play the MP3. Yeah, so I'm tossing up whether I should continue or not. If I find myself too demotivated, because some of the answers don't contain explanations, really. They just say what the answer is, which is like, okay, what's your logic? What's your justification for arriving at that answer? And if they don't include that information, then I'm left to guess, which is frustrating, right? Anyway, let us do this.
第31课，运动的学问。
Yeah, other study materials, they do include their logic. So if I
第一部分，
yeah, other textbooks like preparing for HSK6 exam, yeah, they include their logic and what your thought process is meant to be, not just the answer is A. And like, all right, what am I supposed to do with that information? No. However, the other ones are usually, the questions don't necessarily match the style of the HSK
第1
exam.
到5题，
So
请选出
you have to
与
weigh
所
up the
听
pros
内
and
容一
cons.
致的一项。现在
梦
是
溪
第
笔
一题。
谈，这个人沈括。
《梦溪笔谈》是中国北宋大科学家沈括的传世著作。沈括在晚年用笔记文学题材写成《梦溪笔谈》，内容涉及天文、数学、物理、化学、地学、生物以及冶金、机械、造纸技术等各个方面，是中国科学史上的重要著作。
All right, that was a little tricky. But we're talking about this book, I guess it is, and this author Shen Kuo. All right, Shen Kuo 是第一位笔记文化作者。第一位 makes me think no. 笔记 what is 笔记? I feel like I should know this. 笔记文学。沈括是这个的出版商。 The author, not the 出版商 the publisher. 梦溪笔谈的学术价值非常高。Yeah, I think you could say that. 北宋是中国科学技术发展的黄金时期。北宋 was that the peak of science in China? I don't think so. I'm going to say C. I'm not 100% sure. But this is the kind of question you can kind of benefit from by knowing Chinese history. When did China's history kind of thrived over a long period of time? I don't... Science in China. Yeah, I don't think there's a particularly prosperous dynasty. If you said poetry, I'd think Tang Dynasty, maybe even Han Dynasty. But science, kind of a modern thing, isn't it? All right, 广义、狭义基本没区别。Like antonyms. What do you mean 没区别？
家庭暴力有广义、狭义之分。有人认为，广义的家庭暴力是指对家庭成员进行肉体上以及精神上的折磨、伤害和虐待的行为。狭义的家庭暴力指丈夫对妻子 进行肉体上的摧残、虐待和伤害。
All right, that's not a pleasant topic to talk about, but okay. We're talking about domestic violence. Yeah, so we have 广义 and 狭义. The 狭义was basically describing, so husband. Yeah, this is not nice. Husband beating wife type violence, and the 广义 is like family member instigating violence against another family member. 广义的家庭暴力包括精神伤害. I think that's true. That does include emotional harm, emotional damage. It's probably a real somber moment. I just ruined it by making sarcastic remarks. 家庭中政府虐待妻子现象广泛存在. So 虐待 meaning to mistreat. So this is the husband mistreating the wife. It applies broadly. Well, it's not what they said. 家庭暴力只发生在丈夫和妻子之间. No, it also includes the children. So I think it is B, emotional damage. Do you know that quote? If you go on YouTube, it gets played a lot. All right, this one. 医生给病人胡乱诊断的雷通.
朋友认为自己病了，而且病得很重。医生说没什么大碍，家人也说心情舒畅就会好的，可他不信，认为医生和家人联合起来骗他。他的疑心越来越重，面容越来越憔悴，直到有一天真的生了一场大病。
Okay, that was weird. So he's sick. His friend and the doctor both kind of say, oh, it's not a big deal. And he thinks they're in a kind of conspiracy, and then he actually gets very seriously ill. 医生给病人胡乱诊断的雷通. It could be that one. 狼心的家人不承认朋友病了. 家人, we didn't have 家人, we didn't talk about 家人 at all. 朋友心思太重，终于病倒了. Maybe. 医生骗病人也是出于好意. So 朋友 could refer to two different people here. It could refer to the person we're talking about, or we're talking about his friend, because 朋友 friend is a kind of symmetric relationship, right? Your friend's friend is yourself. So that's my friend. All right. So sorry. What am I going to choose? 终于病倒了. So 朋友 can that also be the person we're talking about? I'm not really sure. It could be this one. What do you think? C? So he got sick from worrying about being sick. 狼心的家人不承认. No, it's definitely not B. 医生给病人胡乱诊断了一通. 朋友心思太重. Yeah, I think it's that one. But here the 朋友 is not referring to the person we're talking about. The person referred to as 朋友 in the text. It's referring to the person who got sick. I think it was just called 他. 张衡认为月亮是发光的. That's reflects light rather than emits light.
张衡断定地球是圆的，月亮是借太阳的照射才反射出光来。他还认为天好像鸡蛋壳包在地的外面，地好像鸡蛋黄在天的中间。这种学说虽然不完全精确，但在1800多年前能有这种见解，也够令人钦佩的了。
Okay. Yeah, Zhang Heng. So presumably Zhang Heng was an ancient Chinese astronomer. I say ancient, 1800. Yeah, it was an astronomer in the 1800s. They do say that 天文学说很精确. No, they contradict what Zhang Heng said. Yeah, he had some like geocentric theory. 在张衡眼中，地球像鸡蛋。The Earth is like an egg, maybe. It has layers. I don't know. Technically, it's a sphere, or more technically, oblate spheroid. But
饥饿营销始终贯穿着品牌这个因素，其运作必须依靠产品强势的品牌号召力。也正由于有品牌这个因素，饥饿营销是一把双刃剑，用好了可以使原来就强势的品牌产生更大的附加值，用不好则会对其品牌造成伤害。
I called it a 双刃刀 or 双刃刀 with 双刃剑 double-edged sword, which is synonymous with 有利有弊，有利，不可急于求成。促使老产品更新换代。Yeah, I don't know. This is some sort of marketing method, so I don't know. Starvation marketing. I have no idea what starvation marketing is. Or hunger marketing. 为新产品树立品牌应使用这个。Yeah. And they made it sound like it was a risky thing to do in marketing. Whatever that means. Go ask my friend. I have a friend who's into marketing. Should go ask him. What's hunger marketing? Starvation marketing? 下一个 this
第
is
二部
the
分，第
interview.
6到10题，
哇
请选出正确答案。
The woman speaks much louder than the man,
6
right?
到10
It's
题，
hard. I can't hear the guy. I can hear the woman.
是
She's
跟
so
您
loud.
上面一段采访。您认为作为裁判最重要的是什么？
对一切都要公平公正，要公平地看待每一个运动员，一切都要以比赛成绩为准，这是体育赛事成功举办的基石。只有在公平的基础上竞争才有意义。
您认为体育比赛中最激动人心的时刻是什么时候？
对运动员来说，冲过终点线的那一刻，跳过横杆的那一刻，发现自己长久以来的努力得到回报，都是最激动人心的时刻。对观众来说，看到运动员奋力拼搏，感受到了运动之美和生命的活力，就是最激动人心的时刻。对裁判员来说，认真负责地做好本职工作，确保赛事有秩序地进行，让每个运动员能得到应有的肯定，直到运动会完美结束，就是他们最激动的时刻。
您认为一个优秀的运动员应该具有哪些品质？
首要的是敢于拼搏，要不断挑战自我，突破自我，向更高、更快、更强努力。第二，要懂得尊重，要尊重每一位运动员、每一位工作人员、每一位观众，这样才能通过体育活动促进人与人、国与国的互信互爱。第三，要吃苦耐劳，百折不挠。一个缺少坚韧品格的人是不可能取得好成绩的，在体育上是这样，其他领域也是这样。第四，要乐于奉献，懂得感恩。体育从来不是一个人的世界，对于他人的帮助要心存感激，还要学会无私地为他人奉献，这才是真正的体育精神。
哦，有道理。还有一个问题，您认为每年举行运动会意义何在？
运动会的举办是为了给热爱运动的同学们一个展示自我的机会，更是为了带动全校师生强身健体，通过参与赛事，使体育成为生活中的一环，养成终身健身的好习惯。
6，
哇
南非认为作为裁判最重要的是什么？
Whoa, he spoke so fast. All right. I'm not sure how much of that I got, but like we have some referee and he talked about fairness and things that are interesting to the crowd, and he listed a whole bunch of things. Hopefully I remember them when I get to the answer. He talked about fairness. That was the most important. So it's definitely C, right? So that was the key thing to being a referee. Fairness. Fair enough. 运动员开始比赛的时刻，漂亮运动员出场的时刻，裁判受到大家
关于
肯定。
最激动人心的时刻，下列哪项正确？
Yeah, that's D. 观众看到精彩赛色的时刻，this one， 舍得拼命。
8. 关于优秀运动员应有的品格，
So
下列哪项正确？
He said 敢于拼搏 right? So have the courage to strive or something like this. 要不断的超越自我，要端正对他人的态度。All right, so D seems completely off topic. 克服自身弱点 like overcome your personal weaknesses or 不断的超越自己。The same, that also means overcome, constantly improve yourself. 舍得拼命 This doesn't make sense. If it said 舍不得 it might make sense, but give up striving? Yeah, so A is out and I think D is out. So B or C, I don't actually know. So I'm going to put B and I'll put C in brackets and maybe I'll change my mind on the second listening. 运动会可以进入大家的生活，希望带动师生。
关于每年举行运动会，男的有什么看法？
Oh, I do not know the answer to this question. 希望带动师生重视日常锻炼，可以强化师生保重身体的意识。给身体好的人一个炫耀的机会。So he kind of said something like this, but it's a bit weird, isn't it? Like, it's not a normal thing to say. So 炫耀 carries negative connotations. You're flaunting your healthy body. So I don't think that would be correct. It's the kind of answer that they would not use on the HSK6 exam. 运动会可以进入大家的生活，希望把这个 I'm going to say A and put a question mark there because I don't know. All right, and 最后一道题，女的采访的是学校的运动会。
根据对话，可以知道什么？
So basically, it's which is true. How do you 采访运动会 What? 运动会 is like an event. How do you interview an event? 采访的是女的采访的是 Yeah, I don't know. I can't make sense of that sentence. Okay, 运动会每一次都邀请专业运动员。Oh, maybe this should be 运动员。Should be a person, right? Not an event. You can't interview an event. Can you interview the Olympics? Unless there's a meaning of 采访, I don't know. That's possible, but I don't think so. 男的在运动会中取得了好成绩。男的 is a referee. That doesn't make sense. 运动会让女的养成终身健身的习惯。让她。I think it's A, but assuming this is like an interview, could it be like 女的采访的所在是 Yeah, maybe there's an invisible 所在 here. 采访的 Sometimes you leave off the object if it's obvious. Yeah, actually, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah, I feel like I've excluded all the others, or at least I don't know. I'm going to put A, even though at first it seemed a bit weird. 采访的 usually 采访的 would be 采访的人, but this would be 采访的所在, right? 我越想越糊涂。Alright, 下一个，噔噔噔。
第3部分，第11到
过去的20年
请选出正确答案。
Okay, we're talking about sports. 2008年
是第11到13题。
游泳。
第
Talking about
11
swimming
到
田径
13
track
题
and
是根
field.
据下面一段话。游泳运动总是在一届又一届的赛事中超越以前的记录，而田径运动中许多项目的记录却长时间停滞。过去20年来，在16届游泳赛事中，各项纪录共被打破275次，而在24届田径赛事中，各项纪录仅被打破166次，其中38次是撑杆跳创造的新纪录。在游泳运动中，任何一项创造于2008年以前的世界纪录都没能保持到现在，而在田径运动中，还有许多纪录是20世纪90年代之前创下的。导致这种不同的原因之一是游泳作为运动的历史更短，在生物力学和技术等方面还有许多需要研究和改进之处。其次，与游泳相比，跑、跳和投掷是人类遗传密码里带有的动作，这导致田径运动领先了游泳很多年。11. 游泳运动发展情况怎样？
All right, 游泳. Yeah, so we're comparing swimming and track and field. Track and field was noteworthy because there was very few records being broken, unlike swimming, where the records were being broken every year. 赛事最为频繁. So we're talking about swimming. The question asked about swimming. 最为频繁. Okay, 成绩提高幅度有限. No, she said the complete opposite of that. There was 改进之处, if I remember correctly. Or maybe 改进之地 or something like that. 过去的20年举行了16次比赛. I'm not sure if she said that precisely about swimming. Maybe it was more like Olympics or something. 2008年以前的世界纪录都被打破了. Yeah, so up until 2008, the record was broken every single year. I think that's correct. For swimming. Or was that for track and field? It could be C. Yeah, it could be C. I'm not 100% confident it's not C. She certainly said this, but did she say it about swimming? Juice English. This was true for, was it true for track and field or? Yeah, tricky. All right. 下一个，和游泳比，赛事少得多。I don't think so. There's both a lot of both, right?
田径运动发展情况怎样？
刷新纪录是件很困难的事。Yeah, this one. 运动员水平基本没有提高。撑杆跳 that's pole vaulting, I'm guessing. 撑杆跳连续38年创造了新纪录。No, B. All right. 游泳比田径运动更加
根据这段话，可以知道什么？
更加成熟。The other way around, 田径 was 更加成熟。 田径的发展是循环渐进的。No, they were talking about it as 停滞. They used 停 停滞, right? Stagnating, rather than improving gradually. Swimming was improving gradually. 田径运动中很多动作有遗传因素。Maybe. I just think she didn't talk about that, right? 游泳记录的诞生是科学家的功劳。Yeah, okay. So this is figurative. We need to interpret this sentence figuratively. Obviously, like the people breaking the records, the swimming world record, will be an athlete of some kind, a swimming athlete. The 诞生 is usually used figuratively, meaning the birth of swimming records. 科学家的功劳 is the labor of the labor of a scientist. Or scientists. So scientists are putting in like analysis, and maybe it gives the athletes a bit of an edge. Yeah, that's what happens. You kind of optimize everything that can be optimized. All right. Is it this one or this one? 有很多动作有遗传因素。I honestly don't know. I'm going to say D. D seems to be slightly more accurate. Slightly more in tune with what I was thinking, with what I recall. All right. 下一个。So 1, 2, 3. 癌症久坐 sitting for a long time. 大剂量
第14到17
30分钟
题是根据下面一段话。
英国国民保健制度 NHS 发表在官网上的忠告称，久坐对健康有害，不管你进行多少运动，都无济于事。越来越多的数据显示，肥胖、2型糖尿病、某些种类的癌症以及早逝均与久坐有关。NHS 建议每坐30分钟就起来活动一下。他援引健康专家的话说，必须打断坐着的状态，做些需要站起来完成的事，比如冲咖啡和聊天，甚至是写封信。
冲咖啡。
海明威就是站着写小说的。然而，英国一项新的研究结果证实，
海明威
只要定期活动，坐着并不比站着对健康的危害更大。研究人员对5000多人开展了为期16年的跟踪调查，他们的发现发表在英国国际流行病学杂志季刊上。研究结果称，不管是坐着还是站着，任何静止不动、能量消耗低的姿势，或许对健康都是有害的。研究发现，在办公、休闲或看电视期间采取坐姿的调查对象，并未出现死亡风险增加的情况。这一研究结果使人对坐站两用工作台的益处产生了怀疑。目前，用人单位越来越多地向员工提供这种工作台，以营造更健康的办公环境。
14. 关于久坐与健康的关系，英国 NHS 官网上的观点是怎样的？
Yeah, long periods of sitting like hurt you, like cause harm, right? You don't even need to read these. It must be that. They're not going to just contradict it. Scientific fact.
15.
Actually, before we move on, let's actually read them though. 癌症多少都与久坐有关。多少 So does 多少 refer to the number of cases, or does it refer to the extent of your cancer? in any case, it's maybe if they're related, they could be very indirectly related. 久坐是英年早逝的重要原因。What is 英年？英年早逝 Is that a 成语 of some kind? Youth, like premature death, maybe. 大剂量运动，大剂量运动，剂量和降低久坐的危害。No. 大剂量 What is 大剂量？ G is usually for dose. Can you use it for 运动 exercise? 大剂量。I don't know how to make sense of that. Maybe it must be figurative, right? Like a large dose of exercise. It's used figurative. Yeah, that's the only way I can make sense of that. A large dose of exercise. I prescribe you a large dose of exercise.
英国 NHS 的建议是什么？
OK， 每天要坚持运动，每一次活动30分钟，30分钟。OK， 隔半小时活动一下 ，maybe。站着 ，Yeah, this one was Hemingway, right? I was a bit surprised. Let's say C. I think C. All right, the next one here. So, what's the question? 坐着工作比站着工作健康。No, they said the opposite. 久坐看电视，死亡风险会增加。
英国一项新的研究结果是怎样的？
Okay, maybe B is true, but it's a bit harsh. Like it increases from a very small amount by a very, very small amount. 久坐不伤害健康，但对姿势有要求。No, it harms your health. 定期活动的话，坐着站着没什么区别。Could be this one. I'm going to say D. Sorry, here. I've chosen D. The last one I already chose as well because they literally said this. Like word for word kind of thing. Occasionally it's like that. But usually it's not. It's like figurative. You need to interpret their metaphors. 很多英国人
根据这段话可以知道什么？
Yeah, 很多英国人选择站着办公 so like standing desks. Be kind of good to do a bit mixture of both, right? Maybe. 英国有5000多名研究人员，用人单位越来越怕员工生病。What? 用人单位 What is 用 Is it用 Is it 用 Is it the wrong 用人单位 What on earth does that mean? Anyway, that's what they said. D. It is a 季刊. So they just said this name and called it a 季刊. And so it's just some tiny detail and you had to kind of pre-read this to know that they were going to ask about it. I don't like questions like that, but anyway, because you don't learn anything. It's like some annoying detail. All right, let us do take 2.
第31课，运动的学问。
So those were my answers.
一、
C, B, C, D, A.
第一部分，第1到
Here I
5
chose
题，请选出与所听内容一致的意象。
Sorry, is it a bit
现
loud?
在开始第1题。
学术价值非常高。
梦溪笔谈是中国北宋大科学家沈括的传世著作。沈括在晚年用笔记文学题材写成《梦溪笔谈》，内容涉及天文、数学、物理、 化学、地学、生物以及冶金、机械、造纸技术等各个方面，是中国科学史上的重要著作。
重要著作 Yeah, absolutely it is C. It's the C that's ever C'd. All right, next. D. I chose D.
家庭暴力有广义、狭义之分。有人认为，广义的家庭暴力是指对家庭成员进行肉体上以及精神上的折磨、伤害和虐待的行为；狭义的家庭暴力指丈夫对妻子进行肉体上的摧残、虐待和伤害。
Yeah, sorry, I said the wrong thing just now. I chose B. It includes mental harm. Yeah, psychological. No, was it psychological damage? What? Emotional damage. Yeah, that one. Yeah. So yeah, it includes emotional damage, like psychological harm, and like it's just any family member against any family member kind of thing. Whereas the narrow one is just husband beats wife. I laugh. I don't know how else I'm supposed to react to that. It's not a pleasant topic, is it?
3.
Here I chose C.
朋友认为自己病了，而且病得很重。
病得很重。
医生说没什么大碍，家人也说心情舒畅就会好的。他不信，认为医生和家人联合起来骗他。他的疑心越来越重，面容越来越憔悴，直到有一天，真的生了一场大病。
All right, yeah, so this is correct. The person we're talking about was called Pongyo, not yeah. So I misunderstood something, but Pongyo, yeah, Pongyo. His excessive suspicions towards his family and the doctor made him sick, which is why he got sick. Which kind of was like, oh, I'm so sick, and yeah, no one believed him, and it's like because of that he got sick. Zhang Heng. So here I chose, what was it? D.
张衡断定地球是圆的，月亮是借太阳的照射才反射出光来。他还认为，天好像鸡蛋壳包在地的外面，地好像鸡蛋黄在天的中间。这种学说虽然不完全精确，但在1800多年前能有这种见解，也够令人钦佩的了。
So that was the correct time period, right? So this one was a little tricky because he used this metaphor as the Earth wasn't an egg; it was an egg yolk. Yeah, and the sky was the crust of the egg, right? Or the celestial heavens. Yeah. 说很精准，精确 No, not 100% accurate. But yeah, pretty good for the time, I guess. And this one, the starvation marketing, I chose A, and I'm pretty confident with that one too.
饥饿营销始终贯穿着品牌这个因素，其运作必须依靠产品强势的品牌号召力。也正由于有品牌这个因素，饥饿营销是一把双刃剑，用好了可以使原来就强势的品牌产生更大的附加值，用不好则会对其品牌造成伤害。
Yeah. Where did it go? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure, but A kind of makes sense. All right, the interview, which I find to be the hardest section.
第二部分，
Oh, he
第
spoke so
6到
fast.
10题，请
Those
选
are my
出正
answers.
确答案。
C, D, B,
现
A,
在
A.
开始第6到10题。第6到10题是根据下面一段采访。
So fast.
您认为作为裁判最重要的是什么？
对一切都要公平公正，要公平地看待每一个运动员， 一切都要以比赛成绩为准，这是体育赛事成功举办的基石。只有在公平的基础上竞争才有意义。
您认为体育比赛中最激动人心的时刻是什么时候？
对运动员来说，冲过终点线的那一刻，跳过横杆的那一刻，发现自己长久以来的努力得到回报，都是最激动人心的时刻。对观众来说，看到运动员奋力拼搏，感受到了运动之美和生命的活力，就是最激动人心的时刻。对裁判员来说，认真负责地做好本职工作，确保赛事有秩序地进行，让每个运动员能得到应有的肯定，直到运动会完美结束，就是他们最激动的时刻。
您认为一个优秀的运动员应该具有哪些品质？
首要的是敢于拼搏，要不断挑战自我，突破自我，向更高、更快、更强努力。第二，要懂得尊重，要尊重每一位运动员、每一位工作人员、每一位观众，这样才能通过体育活动促进人与人、国与国的互信互爱。第三，要吃苦耐劳，百折不挠。一个缺少坚韧品格的人是不可能取得好成绩的，在体育上是这样，其他领域也是这样。第四，要乐于奉献，懂得感恩。体育从来不是一个人的世界，对于他人的帮助要心存感激，还要学会无私的为他人奉献，这才是真正的体育精神。
哦，有道理。还有一个问题，您认为每年举行运动会意义何在？
运动会的举办是为了给热爱运动的同学们一个展示自我的机会，更是为了带动全校师生强身健体，通过参与赛事，使体育成为生活中的一环，养成终身健身的好习惯。
6. 男的认为作为裁判最重要的是什么？
Yeah, I chose C. I think I'm going to leave that alone. That seems correct. Here I chose D. I'm pretty sure that's correct as well.
7. 关于最激动人心的时刻，下列哪项正确？
Here I chose... What did I choose? I chose B. But I think C is closer to what was said. So I'm going to change this one to C.
关于优秀运动员应有的品格，
I'm not 100% sure.
下列哪项正确？
Yeah. Tricky. That's tricky, isn't it? Alright. Yeah, this one maybe I'll change as well.
9. 关于每年举行运动会，男的有什么看法？
So he did say this 炫耀的机会 but what did I choose? 9 I chose A, put a question mark. So I chose this one. I don't think that's correct. Okay. 希望带动师生重视日常锻炼 It could be that one. 可以强化师生保重身体的意识 Yeah, actually let's go C. I'm still not sure, but so I'll put a question mark there. C. I'll change it to C. Yeah, and the last one, I forget what the question was. What did I choose? I chose A. 女的采访的是 this one. 运动会
10. 根据对话，可以知道什么？
是学校的运动会。学校，运动，学校的运动会。This so a school 运动会 would be like an athletics meeting of some kind. Maybe there's some event. 运动会每一次都激情专业运动员。I don't think that's correct, right? 男的在运动会中取得了好成绩 but the 男的 is a referee 运动会让女的养成终身健身的习惯 so this was what the man wanted to do. This is not necessarily what the woman did. Yeah, I truly am unsure about that. My answer there. I chose A, but I don't really see how it's correct. I sort of feel more like the other answers are not great. None of them are really great. All right, this one I didn't do too well, but I chose D, B,
第
D.
三部分，第11到17题，请选出正确答案。
Yeah, this was tricky
现
because
在
there was
开
details you
始
had to
第
memorize.
11到13
以
题。
前的世界纪录
第
都
11到13题是根据下面一段话
So。this was about swimming, not about track and field.
游泳运动总是在一届又一届的赛事中超越以前的记录，而田径运动中许多项目的记录却长时间停滞。
停滞。
过去20年来，在16届游泳赛事中，各项纪录共被打破275次，而在24届田径赛事中，各项纪录仅被打破166次，其中38次是撑杆跳创造的新纪录。在游泳运动中，任何一项创造于2008年以前的世界纪录都没能保持到现在，而在田径运动中，还有许多纪录是20世纪90年代之前创下的。导致这种不同的原因之一是游泳作为运动的历史更短，在生物力学和技术等方面还有许多需要研究和改进之处。其次，与游泳相比，跑、跳和投掷是人类遗传密码里带有的动作，这导致田径运动领先了游泳很多年。
11，游泳运动发展情况怎样？
Yeah, I chose D. Yeah, I think I'm going to go to change it to C. Yeah. I may regret that decision. 12. I chose B. 刷新纪录是
田径运动发展情况怎样？
Yeah, that's absolutely B. So I'm not going to consider changing that one. Here I chose D. Yeah,
13，根据这段话，可以知道什么？
I think it must be D, right? So I won't change that one. I don't recall hearing anything about genetics and so on. All right.
第14
Here I
到
chose
17题是
A,
根据
C,
下面一
D,
段
D.
话。
A, C, D, D.
英国国民保健制度 NHS 发表在官网上的忠告称，
Yeah.
久坐对健康有害，
Okay, 就这个。
不管你进行多少运动，都无济于事。越来越多的证据显示，肥胖、2型糖尿病、某些种类的癌症以及早逝均与久坐有关。NHS 建议每坐30分钟就起来活动一下。他援引健康专家的话说，必须打断坐着的状态，做些需要站起来完成的事，比如冲咖啡和聊天，甚至是写封信。海明威就是站着写小说的。然而，英国一项新的研究结果证实，只要定期活动，坐着并不比站着对健康的危害更大。研究人员对5000多人开展了为期16年的跟踪调查，他们的发现发表在英国国际流行病学杂志季刊上。
季刊上
研究结果称，不管是坐
That was
着
it.
还是站着，任何静止不动、能量消耗低的姿势，或许对健康都是有害的。研究发现，
Yeah, we've already
在
found the
办
answers.
公、休闲或看电视期间采取坐姿的调查对象，并未出现死亡风险增加的情况。这一研究结果使人对坐站两用工作台的益处产生了怀疑。目前，用人单位越来越多地向员工提供这种工作台，以营造更健康的办公环境。
14，关于久坐与健康的关系，英国 NHS 官网上的观点是怎样的？
Yeah, he spoke much slower in this one, right, compared to the interview. But yeah, definitely that. That's 不利于健康. Yeah, sitting for a long time is harmful for health. He listed like 4 different diseases you can get.
英国 NHS
Or at
的
least
建
other
议
effects.
是什么？
Yeah. So they said 30分钟, but here the answer's trying to trick you to choose this one rather than 半小时. I think that's the only trick.
16.
So it's C.
英国一项新的研究结果是怎样的？
Yeah, they said this, that it's not a big deal like sitting to work as long as you do some sort of activity. Yeah, I need to do more activities. I spend way too long sitting here.
17. 根据这段话，可以知道什么？
All right, and they just said that. They said 即看 once, right? And if you miss that, you're done. That's it. You just, yeah. Oh, all right. Next, we move on to the reading section. So first, 语病. Let's find some grammar errors, or at least try to. 如果举牙霹雳 I don't know. 指甲霹雳 Oh, 指甲 is your fingernail. 霹雳 So fingernails are splitting. 可在指甲和指甲沟涂写甘油 Where's the rest of the sentence? What am I? 如果这个可在这个和这个可 The 可 does 可 mean 可以 You can do this 可以在这个和这个 This needs to be a verb, right? 沟涂 Oh no 指甲沟涂写甘油 Yeah, all right. That the 可 is like you could try this. Yeah, I think that works out. 我和父亲并排跑了 What is 排跑？排跑之并排跑之 Okay, that makes more sense. 并排 So running side by side or something like this. 猛一抬头竟然发现父亲有了一丝白发 Yeah. Yeah, so the one issue here is the ambiguity, right? So who discovered this? Did I discover it or did me and my father discover it? I don't know, like it really depends how strict the person making these questions are. Okay, so there is this kind of ambiguity. So the subject here, for this part, the subject should be 我 rather than 我和父亲. But you can say 我和父亲 Yeah, 并排跑之 Yeah, I think I'm very much leaning towards this is correct. 构成人体的物质有水、蛋白质、脂肪、糖类、无机盐以及维生素等。Yeah, so I mean, I don't see any problems, but the 等 used with 一级这个等 The 一级 is a bit weird because these all kind of fit into the same category. All right, what's the next one? 蛋白质对于构成地球上这个绚丽多彩的生物世界有着举足轻重的作用 So that has this, but this is a bit weird. So there's nothing wrong. 蛋白质啪啪啪有也对于什么有着举足轻重的作用。That's fine. So proteins play like a critical role, but 对于构成地球上这个绚丽多彩的生物世界。So it's a bit weird we got 地球 and 世界 in the same sentence. But I don't know, I kind of think it's okay. 生物世界 would be the biological world on the globe, on the earth. 构成这个上。It plays a critical role in forming the 生物 the biological world. Yeah, all right. I don't see any problems with any of them, really. Nothing concrete is sticking out. Ooh, like, I don't see it. So let's try again. 如果指甲霹雳，可在指甲和指甲沟涂写甘油。The 可 See, here you could write like 何不 or 可以 I don't know 不妨 something like that. The 可 by itself, can 可 be used as a short form of 可以? Yeah, I'm not 100% sure about that, but I mean, I understand what it means. 我和父亲并排跑着，猛一抬头。This is a bit weird because if I'm running next to my father, or maybe if I'm running next to my father, I'm much shorter than my father, and then I'm looking up. Oh, look at your grey hair, and then I run into a pole or something like this. 竟然发现父亲有了一丝白发。Putting a 了 after 有了一丝白发。So 有一丝白发了。I think it's okay. 有了。Usually you don't put the 了 after 有。我有3块钱。我有了。Yeah. Again, I'm only looking for these errors because it's this section, right? 有了 So 有一丝白发了 I kind of think that 了 is okay placed there. I'm not 100% sure. The other thing is 和父亲 Yeah, the ambiguity here, 我和父亲 Like, so this part only applies to 我和父亲构成人体的聚物有水、蛋白质、脂肪、糖类。糖类 is sugars, right? Yeah, that's okay. 无机盐 inorganic salts 以及维生素 vitamins 等。Should the 有 be 包括 No, that's a bit nitpicky. You need a 的构成人体的物质的有 No, 的物质包括蛋白质对于构成地球上和这个绚丽多彩的生物世界有着举足轻重的作用。No, all right, I don't see the error. I'm going to say B. I'm going to say B, but honestly, I just don't see it. And I think the error is the ambiguity. So this kind of 我和父亲竟然发现父亲 Yeah, I think that's the problem. All right. That's the only thing I can see which is weird. Other than that, I can't see anything else. 他多才多艺，能歌善舞。I'm guessing this and this are some sort of 成语, which I'm going to assume are correct. I do not know. So, yeah, if they put in like random 成语 that they made up and are not correct, I wouldn't be able to declare them as incorrect in any way. 有一副永不生锈的嗓子，一副嗓子。Is 副 the measure word for 嗓子？一副样子。一副嗓子。Yeah, okay, I'm suspicious of this 副。Let's see what else we got here. 两支球队在赛场上有那种认真，那种投入，像极了一个战场。那种认真，那种投入。Whoops. You can't do 像极了 and then add something, right? Okay. That was far more obvious than I was thinking. Yeah, that's just not correct. 像极了 So this is what I call kind of an overworked verb, what, right? 像, it can take an object, but it can't take like two objects, a complement and an object at the same time. So it's doing this too much at the same time. 像一个战场一样 or 和一个战场像极了 is fine. Yeah, 像极了 is fine. 像一个战场 is fine, but you can't put them together. You can't at the same time. So that's the error. 一副嗓子 It's a bit weird, is it not? That character, I don't know, but it's someone's name. What is that character? This is one of the advantages. Like, if you take the handwritten exam, I could handwrite that, no problems. It's like, if on the writing section, this was the person's name, yeah, no problems. I have no idea how to pronounce it. I wouldn't know how to type it. Sometimes you do get an advantage on the writing section. But let's look it up. So I might as well learn it while it's there. What is this character? It's probably a common surname. Qi. All right. Qi. Yeah, I would not be able to type it. You have to know the pronunciation to type it. Qilianshan. It's the name of the mountain. Qilianshan 位于河西走廊之南. Where is 河西? There's 河南and 河北. 河西? Where is 河西? Is there really a 河西? 我半信半疑。你不是在开玩笑吗？这里有河西吗？有7条平衡走向了山脉和谷地共同组成。也有什么组成 is a normal use of prepositions. 有这个共同组成。I don't know. This place, presumably somewhere in China. I'm guessing it's I don't know. Anyway, 下一个。他觉得自己是做出了一些成绩，但是比起对他的评价，着实有些what what 着实 is 着实 like 确实的是or 的是 no 肯定我说了着实着实有些 what is this 愧不敢当惨 I don't know. So it's like this is a way of saying he was really embarrassed by getting criticism. Anyway, this is an error. This is 100% what they're expecting, right? That's a very canonical example of the errors they give. Yeah, 像极了一个战场 No. 像一个战场我很像非常像一个战场和一个战场像极了初中生鼓楼 skeleton right 鼓楼还处在生长阶段鼓楼的钙化 This is calcification So when you're in middle school, your bones are hardening because of calcium. 钙化程度没有成年人高。Oh, okay, so middle school children, okay. 骨楼容易变形弯曲和损伤。损伤 It's like damaged and harmed. Anyway, I'm sure that's correct. 春秋后期 is the first time I've encountered 后期 rather than 时期。春秋后不是春秋 right? What happened after 春秋? I don't know. 春秋战国时期 something like that, right? 我国出现了this 秦始皇 time 造币有步币刀币还有元钱 Yeah, so this is the this would have been 秦始皇 I'm not sure, maybe it's before 秦始皇 so the formalization of money, of currency 元钱或成圆扩方孔 So this is a round outline and a square hole in the middle 或成圆扩圆孔 So circular with circle hole in the middle 主要流通于秦 Yeah, it was 秦始皇六国 When was 六国 I don't know when 六国也有铸造主要流通于北方 Yeah So 秦始皇 during the Qing dynasty when 秦始皇 united China 统一了中国以后among the changes he implemented, and he made a lot of changes, some good, some bad, and yeah, it was kind of unifying the currency through China. Anyway, I think that's correct. 下一个 Yeah, that was really hard though. Like look at all the words in there. 经过这些年，我发现渐渐的变了。我发现了，渐渐的变了。我发现渐渐的变了。Can you 发现变了？渐渐的变化。This is very suspicious. 也经过这些年，我发现渐渐的变了，真的变了。Maybe you should say 我发现自己在渐渐的变，渐渐的变化。The law is a completion law, and it's incompatible with this. 经过这些。I gradually change. 我发现渐渐的变了自己 Maybe you need to add 自己 No, maybe the law is okay. All right. 感觉自己在生活上、学习上、对待朋友上、对待家人上，特别是最要好的朋友。Hang on. 我真的懂得珍惜了。 So the subject here appears twice. 我感觉自己在这个我真的懂得 Yeah, all right, this is weird. I'm pretty sure it's C. It's a sort of subject mismatch kind of thing. 我 Yeah, 我感觉 This is 我发现渐渐的变了。你给你带来自己呢？我发现自己渐渐变了。渐渐的 Do you add a 的 after 渐渐? I think you can. Usually for words that are already adverbs, you don't add a 的 after them because you don't need to indicate that they're adverbs because they're inherently adverbs. 渐渐 is an adverb. So you don't usually put the 的. But here I think maybe you can. 渐渐的我发现自己渐渐的变了。真的变了 That's okay. 感觉自己在生活上这个Yeah, I think you need to get rid of this 我真的懂得珍惜了。Yeah, 森林有绿色金子之称。So the green gold. Okay, that makes sense. Forest is green gold. 它可以把二氧化碳转换成氧气。So this 它 is the subject. It is the forest or our forest, the generic concept of a forest. 可以用树木巨大的根系使土壤和水分得到保持。It's a bit of a weird phrasing. 从而有效的控制洪涝灾害和荒漠化的发生。So this is natural disasters and desertification. Yeah, that one's fine. This one's the problem. And this, like, exceptionally long sentence, yeah, the kind of like you read here, and then you forget, you've already said the subject over here. So you say it again. And it's like, no, it doesn't work like that. But this is also a bit weird for me as well. All right. 下一个填空。英国留学归来，他 so is I don't actually know, but is ta a Chinese person who went to England to study, or is he an English person who went to China to study? I don't actually know. I feel like I should know that, but 他有了很大变化。Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, 它有了逐渐变化。Yeah, that's more like what it should be in the previous one. 不仅英国式英语讲的纯正，而且用词规范、精准。精准 is the best one, I think. 规范 works, but you said 纯正, so it kind of overlaps with that. 典型文明 are not really relevant at all. 慎重 okay, 精准慎重即使 okay, so this is a Chinese person who went to England and they came back with formidable English skills. 即使是和朋友断交 meaning to sever contact. 决裂 I don't know what 决裂 means. 倒吹 I don't know what that means. 反目 I don't know what that means. Okay. What's all these words? I have spent a lot of time studying Chinese, I tell you. Just because I don't know these words, I'm like, oh. 也不忘什么什么一下 玩弄. 玩弄 is to kind of tease or play games with, or like rib. 迁就. 迁就 is to like give a concession or yield to, like maybe if you got into an argument. 显摆, don't know what that is. 宣扬. 宣扬. This is like praise publicly or something like that. 最后通牒, I don't know this character. 的形式. 最后通牒. What is that character? 也不忘. So 宣扬 kind of makes it. 宣扬一下这个形式. 显摆. Okay, so maybe 显 here means conspicuously. 摆 is perhaps used in the same sense of 摆个姿势 to strike a pose, but instead of 摆个姿势 or 摆个形式, maybe. This is insanely hard. How many words here do I not know? What is 通牒? I don't know 通牒. I don't know this one. I don't know this one. I don't really know this one. I have a vague recollection of 宣扬. 宣扬. This is like flaunt publicly or something, maybe show publicly or announce publicly. 玩弄. And 玩弄is usually for teasing or playing jokes on or this sort of thing. 迁就. 迁就. 形式 doesn't really go together. I don't think 迁就一下这个. Usually 迁就 is kind of like maybe you give in to someone because you don't want to argue or something like that. Wow, all right. 用词精准 was okay. 规范. 即使是和朋友断交. So even if I severed contact with people. What is 决裂? 告吹. This one makes sense. 告吹. So 告 kind of like 告诉. 吹 is 吹牛, 吹嘘, 吹捧. So maybe I'm bragging. So even if I'm bragging with my friends, 也不忘宣扬一下这个的形式. Yeah, that makes sense. 用词典型. Yeah, the others, yeah, this is really hard. I'm going to be honest. Usually I'm good at these, but there's like, what is it, like 6 words here? I don't know. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. No, 断交, I know. 断交, I know. This one, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 words I don't know. Usually I get 1. 1 maybe 2 if I'm unlucky. 随着生活水平的提高，中国人对休闲食品的需求量什么什么上升 ，usually it's 不断，逐年 works， 坚定，略微，剧烈。So we're talking about snack foods and relaxation foods, the demand for it. So we're talking about like in a market or something like this. I kind of feel like, yeah, this one, 略微 is not correct because it's only slight, right? It's not strong enough for the context. 坚定, this doesn't make sense at all to me. It doesn't seem like an appropriate adverb to use for 上升. So 剧烈 sounds a bit over the top to me. So 逐年 makes sense. So year after year, the demand increases. This is the kind of word you would use in a kind of marketing context like this, like sales or business context. So I'm leaning strongly towards A already. 加上食品什么什么部门，对食品卫生卫生把关越来越严。把关 I think this comes from ancient China where they talk about guarding the pass. 你把关 So here, kind of like gatekeeping, right? So 卫生把关 you have some kind of gatekeeping hygiene in these food products. 加上食品什么什么部门 So 相连 Okay, 相关 Yeah, 相关 makes a lot of sense. 相连 It's a bit weird. 协会 is like committee or business or 协会 kind of like committee. 联络 No, it's got nothing to do with anything. 关联 is a bit weird. 相关 is absolutely the best out of the four. So this is the best of the four. This is the best of the four. So I'm very much leaning towards A. 也使得消费者能够放心的什么什么休闲食品 So maybe I would use 进食 here. 食用 works. Yeah, 食用 is better than 进食. 进食 is medical, is it? You need to use consume. 尝试 no. 选用 is fine. 采用 is not appropriate. 采用 you adopt policies. You don't adopt what food to eat. 选用 yeah, 选用 is fine because you can use 用 to mean eat. Oh, this 用 right? Yeah, 请慢用. So if you go to a restaurant, maybe the waiter would say 请慢用. Anyway, A is the first three holes. The first three blanks are really good choices. Ooh. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3 are really strong candidates. 这就使得休闲食品行业发展的未来更被人们重看好 Yeah, 看好 is what look upon it favorably. Yeah, so we're talking about this industry. Yeah, so you look favorably upon this industry because of the strict standards. Yeah, 看重 Yeah, 看重 is used for like things that take your fancy. It's like, oh, 看重 I think, if I remember correctly, 青菜 I don't even know what that means. 青 is a color, right? 理财的财 pay attention to. I don't know what 青 in there. 赏识 I don't know this word either. Anyway, A, it's got to be A. And 下一个什么什么教育对经济发展的巨大作用什么什么教育 Okay, so 建议 is a good one. So given education's major like effect on the economic development, 建议 is the good choice. It's a really good choice. And yeah, it's better than any of the others. It's like given that. Yeah, yeah, there's a few words you could use here, but they haven't included them as options. 世界各国的有识之士已逐渐形成一种组织共识 consensus. They've reached a consensus. Yeah, already. I think like if this was on the actual exam, I would have already chosen B by now. 国家间的经济竞争，军事竞争，什么什么国力竞争，综合 yeah, that works fine. like overall national strength competition, whatever that means. 现有 works. 提高 no, that doesn't work. 增强 it doesn't work. These don't work. 综合 comprehensive or comprehensive in the sense of you consider all the aspects and weigh them against each other, and like you don't kind of just leave off certain things. in your considerations. 在很大程度上是科学技术的竞争，民族素质的竞争，而什么什么是教育的竞争，而归根到底 ，yeah， yeah, that's pretty good. It's B. All right, 下一个，对，低温烫伤 low temperature scalding. So yeah, from what I said, if you maintain your body part in a warm temperature for an extended period of time, you can get scalding as well. You can be scalded. Okay, 顾名思义 yeah, it means what it says. 是由于长时间接触高于体温的低热物体所引起的烫伤。That's very gradual. So something like a hot water bottle, if you leave it against your skin for an extended period of time, you could get scalded. But for like a minute or two, it's like nothing. 在医学上，什么什么什么什么，人体持续接触 blah blah blah. Okay, so 24. 烫伤皮肤表面也不一定有伤口。It doesn't really fit there. 不同于有开水或者明火造成的烫伤或烧伤，人体持续接触44摄氏度的温水6个小时，皮肤就会受到损伤。So 损伤 is actually a word. Yeah, this is the kind of thing you get when you introduce a scientific concept. 不同于 as opposed to the traditional concept. This new concept has these properties. That's a normal way of introducing a scientific concept. So that's what I'm expecting. Yeah. All right. Where were we? Blah blah blah. 对于低温烫伤，人体的皮肤在短时间内无法快速反应。So 烫伤皮肤表面也不一定有伤口 ，no， 也能。So 曾有一个很经典的实验，皮肤对温度不敏感。对于低温烫伤，人体的皮肤在短时间内无法快速反应。特别是体感较弱的老年人，可能根本没有感觉。I think it's E, right? Maybe it's not. I don't actually know this one. This one could be C as well. C, actually. So maybe I was wrong with my first choice. Are there any options here? 在医学上，烫伤皮肤表面，也不一定有伤口。曾有一个很经典的实验。So人体持续接触这个 No, this one has to be C. There's not really any other options for the first one. So this one, 25. 对于低温烫伤， So is that A? There's no wounds? Or there might not be wounds? 如果低温热源持续作用，就会逐渐发展为真皮深层及皮下各层组织烫伤。人体没有特别的疼痛。皮肤表面看起来烫伤面积也不是很大。Yeah, no, this has to be this one, right? A. 烫伤皮肤表面也不一定有伤口，但创面 this is one of these cases where 创 is first tone. 创面往往比较深。So 26 has to be A. Yeah, I'm gonna have troubles later on with this one. We'll see. 医生特别提醒，糖尿病 diabetes, sugar urine disease 糖尿病皮肤敏感性，皮肤敏感性低脂以及老年人。皮肤敏感性低者。So this is like those with like low sensitive skin, like non-sensitive skin, 都不适合长时间食用发热产品，因为它们往往神经末梢比较迟钝。Right, so their neurons, their nerves, the nerve endings are blunt, so they don't feel the pain. 什么？也能让局部残留的热量挥发一下，也不会也不容易警觉疼痛。皮肤对温度不敏感，也不容易。Yeah, no, I think that's E. E makes sense there. Because they have non-sensitive nerve endings, so they can't detect temperature, and it's dangerous. OK， 同时医生建议冬季使用能够持续发热的产品时，最好间断使用，比如用半个小时后隔离下或拿下来，让皮肤透气。What is 透气 mean? 透 I don't know 什么。然后再继续用。Okay, we have something then a 然后。So I'm expecting some kind of instruction. 然后 That's an issue. 也能让局部残留的热量挥发一下。热量 I guess it's this one. 层Yeah, I'm not confident with my answers this time. So this one was left with B, right? Boom. Sorry. Where? No, B doesn't go there. Okay. 也能让局部残留的热量发挥一下。So I want to put B there, do I? 残留一个 yeah, sorry, I meant to write B. So left is D. 曾有一个很经典的实验，对于低温上汤人体的皮肤在短时间内无法快速反应。Is this an experiment? Where does the experiment? Did they conduct this experiment and like burn people? 曾有一个很经典的实验，人体这个，就说明。Okay, so where's the experiment? The experiment could be there, but it's a bit unethical. 对于这个 does it make sense? This is a description of experiment? Not really. Yeah, the first one has to be the experiment, right? So the first one is D. Otherwise, it doesn't go anywhere. 在医学上，曾有一个很经典的实验。Yeah, that makes sense. So that means the second one is wrong. Could it be C? 不同于 works there as well. All right. You know what? Let's move on. I'm not good at that one in particular. Well, I guess if I have plenty of time, I can figure it out. But on the actual exam, you don't have plenty of time. All right, we're walking the dog. 遛狗。俗话说，饭后百步走，能活99。All right, so if you go for a walk, sorry. I banged the table. Sorry, I banged the table and disconnected the camera. Yeah, if you walk after eating, you will live to 99. All right, I need to make it bigger. 在现实生活中，这句话的忠实信奉者不在少数。其实饭后百步走，怎么个走法？是有讲究的。如果生搬硬套放下饭碗就立即百步走，可能会健身不成，反而上升。Fair enough. 从消化生理功能来说，刚吃完饭，胃部正处于充硬状态。充硬状态。So what is 充硬？ Like excessive nutrition or something like this? I don't know. 这时必须保证胃肠有充足的血液供应。以帮助消耗。如果饭后马上散步，血液就会转而流向双腿维其功能。这对于年轻人来说影响不大，但对于老年人来说，就会产生一定的负面影响。因此，老年人随着年龄的增长，供血器官、心脏，Why don't they just say 心脏？Like the blood supplying organ, the heart 和血管会逐步衰退，供血功能也会逐渐降低。当胃肠及下肢都需要大量的血液供应时，势必会加重心脏负担，给健康带来不利影响。同时，人胃中的消化 消化液 ，so this is like stomach acids, right? 来自进食后的条件反射，胃部饱满，胃液才能分泌，旺盛，形成一个良性的消化过程。如果更进晚餐 ，so this 进 is a medical term for eating, right? 进餐也进晚餐，就餐步，会延缓胃液的分泌，破坏胃的正常消化，容易诱发消化不良，因此饭后最好休息片刻，以保证人的肠胃得到更多的血液供应。What are the questions? 关于饭后百步的如何走？方法要得当 ，maybe，医生不相信它的真实性，不少人实践后受益了，俗语而已。All right, it's A. So the main point is it's kind of true, but you need to apply it correctly. 从消生理功能的角度说，okay, so you don't want to do it straight away, otherwise the blood will flow to your legs and will interfere with your digestive acids as well, digestive juices. 年轻人需要血液来消化。Well, it's true, but everyone needs 血液。Oh no, you need blood for digestion? I guess you kind of need blood for everything, right? 血液有时流向胃，有时流向腿。Not really. Is your stomach, the blood goes to your stomach or legs? Like, very strange thing to say. 刚吃完饭，胃处于饱长状态。No, we didn't talk about that. 饭后马上走，血液会更多流向心脏。心脏 is your heart. 流向心脏 flow into your heart. I mean, your blood is constantly flowing into your heart, right? That's literally your heart's function. Yeah. 老年人需要血液来消化。It could be that one. So old people need blood for digestion. It's kind of a very weird thing to say. Like, it's true in general. We need like blood to exist. Yeah. I guess that's the correct answer. So where was it? Yeah, 老年人随着年龄也供血功能也会逐渐这样。基部需要大量的血液。No, it's not right. Am I allowed to say all four of them are incorrect? 血液有时流向胃，有时流向腿。Is that the answer? Sometimes your blood flows to your stomach and sometimes to your legs. I mean, there's blood in your legs right now, right? How am I supposed to interpret this? Like, I feel like blood is supplied to your entire body constantly. Otherwise, it would just like drop off. Like they're part of your body. So, are there any parts of your body that do not even have blood? I don't know, your hair. Yeah. What am I looking for? 刚吃完饭，胃处于饱长状态。So a bloated state. They said something like you're full, right? 你刚吃完饭，胃部正处于充盈状态。Maybe 充盈 is this a bloated state? This doesn't make much sense to me. I don't know. I don't know the authors, like how much they know about human anatomy. Sometimes, yeah, it's a little bit questionable. I don't know this particular author. I'll choose B. But yeah, I have encountered in my reading sometimes there's like some scientific misunderstandings, and you've got to kind of allow some wiggle room. Yeah. 什么行为可能引发消化不良？吃饭马上去跑步散步，吃得过饱，吃饭速度更过快，吃完饭就走路，边吃饭边休息。All right, this one's definitely B. BLT. I get the BLT ones wrong. I can read it like, I just don't like the style. I really don't like the style. It's like a subjective question, objective answer. No, it doesn't work like that. Okay. I'm gonna find out why my opinion's wrong. 如何让我们更健康? I'm gonna say that that's a bad choice. It should talk about going for a walk directly after eating and being a bit particular about how it's done. Oh, that's my phone. I ordered a package. It'll be downstairs. 饭后百步走能活99. I mean, that's perfectly fine by me, but I don't know what the author prefers. 消化不良是怎么回事？饭后百步走也要讲时候。Yeah, this one. So this is okay, but this is better because they emphasized being careful about this, not just blindly following this mantra, but also kind of doing it in the right way. All right, we have a brain. She has a very big brain. With maths, so I feel like she's thinking about maths. Let's see. 一项研究显示，聪明的人更喜欢静坐的生活方式。Oh, okay. Does the reverse apply? 他们很少感到无聊，并且会花更多时间沉浸在思绪中。All right, so intelligent people like to sit there and ponder and contemplate. 研究人员发现，那些整天进行体育活动的人，常常是不爱思考的人。Really depends. 他们活动是为了刺激大脑以逃避思考。So, okay, people who are into exercise do not want to think. 健 健康心理学杂志上的一篇研究论文说，有着较高认知需求的人，似乎更满足于精神上的自我娱乐，而认知需求较低的人，很容易感到无聊，并且会从更加负责的角度上感受。Sorry, which one? So the people low is a 认知 low 认知 it's like recognition or situational awareness. I don't know. Like people who are, I guess, intelligent are able to just 自我娱乐 this kind of like entertain themselves kind of thing. Maybe just think. But people with lower intelligence require the external world to entertain them, or they get bored. 研究人员首先就认知需求对一群学生进行了测试，让他们对一些说法的认同或者不认同程度做出回答。比如我喜欢那种需要新的解决方法的任务。我喜欢那种需要新。Okay, so I enjoy tasks that require novel solutions. All right. 以及我只进行最必要的思考。I only perform necessary thinking. 等。为了进一步了解懒惰是否是聪明的表现，你看不是否是 right? This is 是否 one word and then 是。It's a bit weird, isn't it? 是否是？研究人员从中挑选了60名大学生进行测试，其中一半被认为是爱思考的人，另一半则被认为是不爱思考的人。所谓爱思考与不爱思考都是经过认知需求测试后对他们进行的分类。之后，研究人员让他们在7天内一直佩戴一个移动记录仪。So this is recording their bodily reactions. 这个仪器可以记录他们的活动和动物水平，运动水平。Okay, that's what I said. 以便研究人员对数据进行分析。结果发现，与不爱思考的人相比，爱思考的人的活动更要少很多。不过在周末的时候，两组的结果差不多。Alright, so people who like thinking, they just this sort of thing, they sort of sit there and think. Yeah, I have no idea if that's an accurate representation of the science, but let's just assume it is. 聪明人喜欢的行为方式是沉思，三思而行 ，This think thrice before acting. 静养，左思右想。I feel like A and D are synonyms, but all right. I think what they said is 沉思 thinking deeply, or something in this. 沉浸在思绪中。Yeah. 左思右想。 maybe this is like undirected, whereas 沉思 is you're thinking deeply about a single topic. Whereas this is kind of, you're thinking about A, then B, then C, and so on. I'm going to go A. I think A is the closest. But this and this are really close. Come on. Am I meant to be being tested on whether or not I understood what I read or what? 我们健康心理学杂志上某篇论文的观点是人的认知是有差别的 Yeah, that's correct, isn't it? 认知需求低的人比较无聊 No, they're not boring people. They're probably quite interesting people, in fact. They find themselves bored easily. Whereas, yeah, the other people with the high 需求 认知需求 maybe they just think to themselves, they're pondering some research problem or something. 认知需求有高低之分 all right, we'll talk about that in a minute. 认知需求高的人活跃在精神世界 Oh, wow. A, B, and D all seem correct to me. 人的认知是有差别的 But here they put 需求 and 需求 rather than just 认知 I don't recall it's talking about 认知需求 Oh no, here. 有着较高认知需求的人 But then again, having a difference in 认知需求 would imply a difference in 认知 right? All right, 认知需求有高低之分 in this paper, maybe. So there is 高 and 有低, wherever D is. 较低 In this paper, they classified those two categories of people. 高的人活跃在精神世界。高，需求高。满足于精神上的 Yeah, both of those make sense. Both of those are very consistent with the text. 认知需求有高低之分 In this paper, yes. This is the paper 有着较高认知需求的人 and 较低 So am I supposed to go 较高较低 is not the same as 高低较高较低不是高低 Yeah, I don't think that's a great question, honestly. I don't know. Like, this is true according to the paper, right? Otherwise, if they were identical, then they wouldn't be doing the research, right? They'd be the same group. Probably wouldn't publish the paper as well. If the control group and the test group are the same. Yeah. Anyway, so I feel like there's an argument for A, B, and D here. So I don't know. 研究人员的测试 OK 共分为两步骤 What is a 步骤 It's a 步骤 It divided into two steps 没多少学生感兴趣 Okay, that's completely wrong 总共进行了7天 I think that's correct Yeah, it was 7天内 and afterwards, no, we're done. 解释了懒惰与聪明的关系 No. So I think we're meant to choose B, yeah? Yeah, 题目 All right, the same as 标题 All right. like a title. Again, I don't like these questions because they're subjective. 其女思考的人可能不爱动 Not really that relevant. 静坐也是一种生活方式 not really getting to the crux of the matter, right? 爱动的人不愧是聪明人 I don't know what that's got to do with anything, really. 运动可排解无聊是一种误解 Okay, well, they're all pretty bad. 静坐也是一种生活方式不爱动其女思考的人可能不爱动 I guess. It's not like a masterpiece of a title, not like Lord of the Rings or something. All right, them's me answers. Let's lock them in, Eddie. How are we going for time? Well, time flies, doesn't it? I want to take my time doing this. I don't want to rush. All right. With my red pen. Red pen. And we're doing chapter 31. And them's the official answers. Let's see how I did. C, B, C, D, A. Woohoo! Look at that, hey? C, D, C, B, A. Well, I got one wrong. All right, that's acceptable. No! I changed my answer to the wrong one. Oh, D, B, C. Okay, fair enough. A, C, D, D. All right, I only got 3 wrong in the listening section. That's pretty good. And yeah. So I changed one. This one, I changed it to the right one. This one, I changed the wrong one to the wrong one, to another wrong one. And this one, I changed it from the right one to the wrong one. So it all cancelled out. If I didn't change my answers, then I would have got the same marks, right? Negative D, B, C. Negative B, B, A, B, D, C, A, E, B, A, B, B, D, A, D, A, A. Yeah. But all right, I did well this time, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 百分之多少？你的数学怎么样？ Your your mental mathematics. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's a pretty decent. I'd be happy, honestly, for the exam itself when I eventually take it. Yeah, I would be thrilled with 70% overall, ideally in all 3 sections. But yeah, an 80 would be absolutely. I'd be absolutely thrilled with an 80, but I don't think I'm going to get that. And 90 is not in, kind of out of the question, because there's like native Chinese speakers get 90. All right, I'm kind of running out of voice. So 9, I got 9 wrong. 9. 关于每年举行运动会，男的有什么看法？ All right, and what was the question? Oh, sorry, what were the possible answers to choose from? I chose. I chose A, then I chose C, but the answer was B. 希望带动师生重视日常锻炼. All right. So I remember them saying something like that. Why didn't I choose that one? What is the 师生? So teachers and students. Yeah, that kind of caught tripping up a bit. 师生. So, maybe I'm not sure what to do here. 裁判. So the 裁判 was a school one, but I didn't get the idea. They didn't really point out it was for school, did they? Or did they, and did I just miss it? 运动之美和生命的活动。说这个认真这个。So we're looking for words to this effect. So 希望带动. So we want to make teachers and students value daily exercise. Or words to that effect. Let's see what we can find. Have I missed it? 运动会的举办是为了给热爱运动的同学们。Okay, so this is where we figure out we're talking about students. 同学们，一个展示自我的机会。Kind of like prove or demonstrate yourself. 更是为了带动全校师生强身健体，强身健体。It's this. 养成这个好习惯。And so 日常。They didn't say 日常, but they did say 师生. Yeah, I guess I just missed it. All right, fair enough. 11. Yeah, that one was tricky. I remember this one. That was tricky. So it was D after all. So this is the one about swimming. 游泳运动发展情况怎样? So what were the two statements? So 2008. Where did they mention 2008? Yeah. 在游泳运动中，任何一项创造于2008年以前的世界纪录都没能保持到现在。All right, so all the world records 2008 and prior, or maybe not including 2008. It's not clear. Anyway, none of them exist anymore. They've all been broken. 2008年以前的世界纪录都被打破了. Yeah, that's exactly what that means. Why did I choose this one? So here, 过去20年来, sorry. 过去20年来，在16届游泳赛事中，各项纪录共被打破275次. Yeah, and the rest is not really relevant. So here I'm into I guess I'm the scope of this one. Now the question did ask for 游泳运动的发展情况怎样? 发展情况怎样? So why is this not the answer? Why is it not the answer? 记录. So there were 16 swimming competitions in the last 20 years. 举行了. Why is it not that? I feel like that's kind of a trappy question. Like you really have to be paying attention to some details here to notice, right? 过去20年来，在16届游泳赛赛事中，so this doesn't exclude the possibility there's more than 16. It's just that in 16 of these events, swimming events, there were 275 broken records. Not broken records in the sense of someone talking louder. Broken records in the sense of a world record or a swimming record being broken. Yeah. So it doesn't. This one implies.也举行了16次。Does it imply exactly 16? It can't be 17 or more. And this, yeah, like there could be more. There could be more than 16. They didn't specify for sure that there weren't more, but they didn't say that there. 而在这个 I don't know. They didn't say it. There certainly were 16 events in the last 20 years. 过去20年来，过去的20年。Yeah, that's the same. 举行了。Yeah, I don't know how I can exclude C. I mean, it doesn't say that there were. It doesn't say precisely. I mean, maybe there was like 300 of them and 16 of them were relevant for the discussion and they just mentioned them, but there's no real reason why they wouldn't list them all. All right, let's move on because that's really hard. Like you're given split seconds to figure out whether or not that's a trap. Yeah. All right, here I chose D. 13 I chose D, but I thought it could be C, and it was C. So what was the question? 根据这种话可以知道是 All right, that didn't help. 13. I said it could be C. 田径运动中很多动作有遗传因素。So I didn't recall them mentioning genetics. So, oh, sorry, 13. 13 is here. 导致这种不同的原因之一，是游泳，作为运动的历史更短。Where are they talking about genetics? Do you see? I don't see where they're talking about genetics. I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Did they say it? "投掷是人类遗传密码里带有的动作。Here. So, 遗传 is genetics. It's hereditary. 遗传密码里 So, like genetic secret. Yeah, I can understand why I didn't pick up on that. 遗传. So they didn't talk about where are we? 遗传因素. Well, they said 遗传因素. OK, 田径运动中很多动作有遗传因素. Yeah, so those 是人类遗传密码里带有的动作。Yeah, that's it. That's what you get. And it's an unusual phrasing for me. I'm not accustomed to it. But they do say it. How can I exclude D? 游泳记录的诞生和科学家的功劳。Yeah, I did think it was a bit weird anyway. 是科学家的功劳。It's kind of a bit arrogant to say that, right? Like swimming world records are the achievements of scientists. Kind of. But it's also an achievement of swimmers, right? All right, so that's that. Yeah, I guess I should have excluded that one. I interpreted it figuratively, though. All right. So, for 18, the answer is D. So this is the 语病. We're doing the reading section now. 语病. Okay. 蛋白质对于构成地球上这个绚丽多彩的生物世界有着举足轻重的作用。So this is fine. 蛋白质对于 blah 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 有着举足轻重的作用。That's a very normal thing to say. So the error must be here. So we can ignore the rest. 构成地球上的地球上这个 No, 地球上 has a the 这个 you need to put here. Or maybe delete the 这个. The 这个 is a bit weird, isn't it? 对于构成地球上的这个的蛋白质对于构成地球上这个绚丽多彩的生物世界有着跑。So the error is here, somewhere in there. 构成地球上这个绚丽多彩的生物世界。So 对于生物世界 is what it is, and this is functioning as an attributive to describe 生物世界构成地球上这个美丽多彩的。The 上 is a bit weird. I'm not sure. I can't clearly identify the error here. I don't see it. Maybe it's there. Maybe we'll Google it. Use the old-fashioned way. I got old-fashioned way as opposed to ChatGPT. It used to be the new-fashioned way. 蛋白质对于构成地球上的这个炫美 ，it is 炫 right 绚丽多彩。Can I just do that? It'll be there somewhere. Well, yeah. 生物世界。So that's the error. That's the error occurring in the wild, is it not? That's the sentence. So they're saying that sentence is wrong? I'll go back. So 18. 18 is D. Are you sure? Are you sure? Chapter 31, page, question 18 is D. It does say that 100%. 31, it's D. I don't know. 18 is D. Well, I'm not doing anything wrong, right? And that's the sentence there in the wild. Oh, I like big font. I cannot lie. Here, 蛋白质对于构成地球上这个绚丽多彩的生物世界是举足轻重的作用的。啊！ No, okay, so the 有是这个的。No, that doesn't change it though. 有 I do not believe you have to put the 是的. All right, so they've taken this and put 是 at the front and 的 at the end. But I don't think you have to do that. Like here. 更有这个 Yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like the sentence is correct. The original sentence was correct. And I think... Yeah, so 是这个 I don't know. I'm not sure why this kind of thing is taught to us. Like, if it was a class designed for native-speaking linguists who are particularly interested in grammar errors and things like this, or at least a component of their university course, that would make sense. Yeah. So the reason I did not find an error was because, like, I get the feeling arguably there is no error. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes it feels very pointless. All right, and I got this one wrong. 21, this one was hard. I remember that one was hard. I remember it being hard because there was like 5 words I did not know. And it's not because, like, I study a lot of words. I feel like it's not because I haven't been studying vocabulary or whatever. What's going on with my camera? All right. Let's have a look what these words mean, because I just do not know these words. First one is this one. Tongdie. I don't even know that character. Tongdie. Diplomatic note. Ultimatum. All right. What is die? All right. So die is dated official document or certificate. Okay. Oh, okay. So 最后通牒 is ultimatum. Okay. 不忘什么一下. So yeah, all right. I did not know the word 通牒, this non-HSK word with a non-HSK character. Oh. All right. Okay, so now we know that this means ultimatum. Let's do it again. 英国留学归来，它有了很大变化。不仅英国式英语讲得纯正，而且用词，yeah, this one's okay. I like 精准, but 文明 is out. 文明 is cultured, civilized. 规范 is fine. 典型 is a bit weird. Maybe I could accept it if everything else was okay. 慎重，精准规范，及时，是和朋友，和朋友 ，what is it? What is 告吹？ Yeah. Fizzle out. Okay, I did not know that word, and you cannot easily infer it from the characters. 告吹 fizzle out. So 倒吹 is a good choice, actually. What is 反目? Fanmu, falling out. Don't know this word either. Fanmu. 断交决裂 is it 决裂 all right, so they're all synonyms with different nuances, and they're all, 3 of them are brand new words to me. So it's really hard for me to judge this, like what's the grammar and how that works, but all right. 也不忘什么什么以下这个的形式。So this I still don't know. What is 显摆? I made a guess at what I thought it meant. Brag, show off. Not exactly what I was thinking. So this is not appropriate. 宣扬. Let's have a look at 宣扬. Because I'm not, is it a HSK6 word? But not very, 宣扬, publicize. Yeah. So promote publicly, I guess. That's all, yeah, that's what I thought. So the 宣扬形式 doesn't really work, right? 玩弄, that's like poke or tease. 迁就 doesn't make much sense, and I think there are rules about it taking objects. 迁就. I don't think 迁就顾惜, 迁就点儿, 迁就孩子. Yeah. So you can't like 迁就一下, blah, 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 right? I don't think that that's considered grammatical. 迁就 has very particular grammar. 迁就他所有异想天开的念头。为了迁就怀孕的儿媳。Yeah, so usually 迁就 is used with people. So that kind of doesn't make sense. 玩弄. So 玩弄 means to tease or make fun of, right? Toy with, try philander with, maybe. So it's just the kind of, I'm just playing with you. I'm just playing with you. 玩弄一下，最后通牒。No, I got nothing. I still don't know. What was the answer? B. 规范 is fine. 断交 is kind of okay. 玩弄。玩弄一下，最后通牒。玩弄一下，最后通牒。Oh wow, it's not even in the, I have to look it up character by character. Yeah. Sorry, 通. This one. So is this a collocation? So I'll put it like this. It's not a collocation. All right, so let's just confirm. Chapter 31, question 21. I'm supposed to put 玩弄 一下. And this is not a collocation, it's just 21. 21 is B. Apparently, I meant to put 玩弄 in there. 玩弄一下这个的形式. Or maybe the collocation is 玩弄形式. 玩弄形式. 玩弄这个的形式。Oh, that makes sense. Not very common a collocation, though, is it? Whoops. Ah. 玩弄形式. How are you supposed to know this? Like, is that really a fair question to ask a HSK6 level student? We're meant to recognize that 玩弄形式 is considered acceptable. Like, even Google was having trouble with it. Yeah, 精准. I don't even know that one. 迁就 makes no sense whatsoever. So D is out. Yeah, 文明 doesn't make any sense, so that's out. So C is out. What did I choose? I chose A, was it? Yeah, 点心 doesn't really make sense, but I thought 玩弄 made no sense as well. Yeah, I feel like that's just a bad question, right? That's not me being silly. That's me being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words I do not know, and a collocation that doesn't even seem to exist on Google. Or at least if it does exist, it's very, very rare. 玩弄 is usually used for things like teasing a person. Like you tease a child because they're children. Play with men's emotions. Yeah. 玩弄这个 I don't know, what is it? Women's affection. Sorry. 如果你开始玩弄规则 playing around with the rules. So this one is like being flexible with the rules or something. 玩弄女性. Like, so teasing women in the sense of kind of being a womanizer. Yeah, that kind of thing. 玩弄伎俩. I don't know what that is. 伎俩. 伎俩? Wait, really? That's usually 俩. Oh, in this word, it's 两, just to confuse you. All right, what does it mean? I don't know. Probably 玩弄 or playing tricks. 手指玩弄, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Yeah, come on, that's insanely hard. I don't think I had a hope of getting that. Yeah. 不忘玩弄一下. Yeah, all right. Was there any others I got wrong? I got 35 wrong. That clap was a lot louder than I was expecting. 35. Oh, I remember this one. I said, yeah, no. I don't remember this one. 35, I chose B. 总共进行了7天。研究人员的测试。All right, what is the answer? The answer was A. 共分为两步走。I don't know what that means. 两步走。共分为两步走。What is a 步走? Oh, 两步。No, I got nothing. Hey, do you know what? Hey, do you know what? 共分为两步走。两步走 means 2 steps. So 步骤 步骤 would 步骤 be a better choice of word here? 步骤 All right, so 共分为两步走 often in more strategic and broad sense. All right. Okay, fair enough. So it means there are 2 steps to the process. What was the first step? What were we doing? Oh, we're testing whether people are intelligent or what intelligent people are doing. Oh, first was to divide them into categories and then test them according to something else. Oh, then test their body. So this one's wrong because this was only the second stage that lasted 7 days. Yeah, okay. No, I got that wrong. I chose the wrong answer. This one, I just did not know this phrase as well, or partly I did not know this phrase, but 共分为2步走. Yeah, I should have got it. I should have got it. Because I did read it, and the first stage was figuring out, aha, you're in that category, you're in that category, and the second stage was like measuring their activity. Yeah. No, that makes sense. I like those sorts of questions where it's like, all right, that makes sense. There is a logical deduction to the answers and so on. And I feel like, yeah, I should have got that. I forgot about the first step. Yeah, I should have got that one. I could have if I was a bit more careful. All right, that's it, right? We're done. Oh, I did okay this time. My video was a bit longer than expected, but anyway. Thank you for watching. I need a rest. Going to have some lunch, I think. I'm not sure what I'll have for lunch. Thank you for watching. Remember the liking and the subscribing and the leaving constructive, friendly comments in. And I'll see you in the next video. TTFN. Bye-bye.